BOLAS Sports Review, where every play breaks through. BOLAS Sports Review, the game, the glory, the truth. BOLAS Sports, review it, feel it, live it. BOLAS Sports, every legend starts here.
Welcome to BOLAS Sports Review. In this podcast, we'll be looking at cricket, a beginner's guide. I'm here with my friend Robbie.
Yes, my brother. Interesting. This podcast today, wherever you are tonight, maybe in the morning, wherever you are, it's cricket, lovely cricket. And we are going deep into the cricket about the game, what it entails, its origin, how it's played, and you name it. My fair lady is here. She has the wealth of information at her fingertip, and we are going to introduce her to talk to. Maybe you all might be tired of hearing me and Bola's voice now, so we're going to hear my fair lady
Yes.
to bring the info. Come in, ma'am.
All right.
Welcome.
All right. Hey, everyone. Just have a couple tidbit here of information that is very interesting. Honestly, some of them I didn't even know myself. A brief history on cricket. It actually begins in the early 1600s. I had no idea. I thought it was 1800s, but it's 16.
Oh, oh
Yeah.
yes. It's ancient days.
Yes, and it started simple, like children's game that they would play in the fields and the farms, in the counties of Kent and Sussex in England. And over
Yes, Sussex.
time, it developed into this, widely played adult game. In the early 1700s, cricket has become popular to many different uh, types of people, countries, and all of that. The first known cricket law was written in 1744. They talk about the Marylebone Cricket Club, MCC.
Did you say cricket started in England? That's where it was started?
Yes, in England,
Okay.
counties
Yes.
of Kent and Sussex.
Sussex, right. Kent and Sussex.
Sussex, yeah, Kent
Yes.
and Sussex, yeah.
And
So
interestingly, Kent was that county club that I think Clive Lloyd played for in his heyday.
okay,
Yes, he used to play for Kent.
okay.
So Kent is one of the first club.
Yeah, county club that played cricket
Yeah.
in England. Very historic moments. Thank you,
Yes,
my fair lady.
you're welcome.
Didn't know all of that,
I didn't know that either.
and I
The
know our viewers will find this very interesting. You
Yes,
know,
yeah, the Marylebone Cricket Club (MCC) that was founded in 1789.
and MCC stands for Melbourne Cricket Club. That's
Yeah,
a long-standing organization from the
yes,
in cricket there.
and it began just running from there, where you start having countries like India, Australia, South Africa, the Caribbean, New Zealand, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. I've not been hearing much about Sri Lanka these days. Why is that?
Well, cricket. Those countries you call would tell me that it's a Commonwealth thing. Cricket is played mainly among Commonwealth countries. Yes, and
Okay.
it's only recently to places like Afghanistan. I know Afghanistan is not a part of the Commonwealth. They have adopted the cricket and is playing it well now. Oh yes.
Wow. Birth of international cricket, you probably know this, started 1800s to the 1900s. That's what I was aware of. The first international match was played in 1844 between the US and Canada.
Oh
But
yes, and this
US,
and come in bowlers.
that means that US was coming out, but them didn't continue.
The
Because them
US
know
Oh,
US really have
cricket today?
they start playing, but they're not a big cricketing nation.
Yeah, it hasn't taken off in those two countries. Not even in Canada, they play cricket widely. You know,
Okay.
it, it,
Wow.
it hasn't it hasn't grown exponentially as we would want it to, as we see in other countries. You know
No.
that America is more famous for their basketball, baseball. Cricket hasn't grown in America, no, not even in Canada.
Okay.
Because what we notice that is that cricket is mainly played in in the summertime.
You know, the first official test match took place in 1877 between England and Australia in Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
The famous Ashes rivalry began in 1882. I don't know if you
And
knew.
up until this day, that rivalry still continues.
The Ashes, yeah.
The
Yes, the
Ashes.
Ashes.
This is gonna sound stupid, guys, but who are the Ashes? Is it who? What they mean when they say Ashes rivalry? Is it just a name given to a cup, or it's a team?
The Ashes is sort of a trophy.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
sort of a trophy that has got the name. Maybe in ancient days they used to have ashes in a container that they used to take from country to country. But nowadays, in modern time, they are using a trophy, and it still goes by the name of ashes.
Yeah,
You
because
know.
more every country a team play. When Australia go to England, they play for a trophy, and that trophy's got a name.
Hmm.
I think Ashes is the trophy when they play in.
But what I'm saying that maybe in ancient days they used to play they used to use the real ashes,
oh,
you
okay.
know. But nowadays I don't think they use the ashes. But whosoever win the series, they're using trophy now.
Mm,
Okay.
Yes.
Well, modern formats begin to emerge since the 1900s. Like you have cricket. 1971, you have the One Day International, the ODIs, and that's a shorter format that fits in a single day play. And this led to the ODI World Cup in 1975. In 2003, they brought in the T20 Cricket
Well,
International.
stick up in. In 1975, marked the beginning of the revolutionization of cricket. Because times gone, we used to have 6 day cricket used to go over 6 days. You used to have a rest day, maybe about after the second or the third day, and then you have the following 2 days.
mm,
And people are becoming a bit bored and wanted something else. So in 1975, that was when they had the 50 over match started. And they bring in the World Cup and they start to have different color clothes spread around with terracotta. And, the cricket started to revolutionize from in the mid 70s.
Okay, gotcha.
People are finding it hard to be sitting down for 5, 6 days waiting for a result. You know,
Okay,
hence they put the cricket one day came into being.
okay.
They started to play for trophies in 1975 until they started to do, you know,
The T20
tours, the
International.
tours, the tours. They
Yeah.
start to involve the ODIs into the series, into touring games.
Okay.
and you know that West Indies won the two first international
Yeah,
um,
the first two Prudential World Cups,
World
yeah,
Cup.
West
Yeah, West
Indies
Indies won it.
was successful under Clive Lloyd.
Yeah,
We won it in 1975 and 1979.
yeah.
In 75, that was a young Viv Richards coming through. And in 1978, we saw where Collis King and the said Viv Richards took us to a very famous win. Yes.
Awesome. And now in 2003 was when they introduced the T20.
Yes. Then we see where then even the 50 overs now became became boring to people, and they wanted even something more dynamic, something more exciting. Hence the T20 came along, you know.
Right.
That was
And
another revolutionization of the cricket.
Yeah, but that mash
That
up
was
is
innovative.
that mash
So
up the test cricket, you know. That
they mashed up, maybe mashed up for those who, for the purists, for those who love Test cricket, but for the spectators, they enjoy it, and the players make more money out of it. So you might say mash it up, others might say, well, then the best thing since sliced bread. Best thing since sliced bread, man, because a lot of players now they are enriched through
that
T20.
that
Spectators
format.
want spectators want to come to the ground to see boundaries, and so I wouldn't say it's much of the cricket, but it's another dimension of the cricket that some might find very interesting, and it's a way of bringing back the spectators to the game.
Yeah, that format bringing a lot of money. Uh,
Yes, it's all about
cricket
the money. It's all
all
about
over,
the money.
cricketers all over the world make big monies.
so what you guys say about the IPL in 2008 that was introduced, the Indian Premier League IPL.
Well, that is the money maker. That's
The
where
IPL make more money than
the players,
T20.
the
Players
players
make more money
is
here
is the 20 over, but the players make a lot of money. They player from all over the world get big contract.
for the IPL.
Yeah, if you playing
Okay.
team playing in the IPL in India.
IPL stands for Indian Premier League.
Yeah.
So that was one of the first franchise that employed the cricketers, and a lot of other nations has modeled their cricket off that T20 franchise cricket, where Indians go out and contract players from all over the world to come and play for them, to play not for them but in their country, and the spectators get a treat, come and watch the cricket for good bucks, for
Sounds
good bucks. The players get good bucks, and
So
and and
even in the West Indies, we have a CPL.
yes, that was a spin-off from the IPL. You have IPL, the version of you have West Indies, you have CPL in Australia, you have Big Bash League, and franchise cricket springing up all over the place. In New Zealand, they have their version of that of franchise cricket. South Africa, T20, they have their version, but the IPL was the was the one that led the way. That was the first one to have initiated that franchise cricket thing.
okay.
And interestingly, for our viewers, uh, the Indian Cricket Board do not allow their players to play in no other league, no other T20 league over the world. I don't know why, but they limit their players.
Okay.
Don't allow them to. Don't give them that NOC to play anywhere else
They want
apart from in
exclusive.
India. No other franchise.
Oh,
They want
okay.
them to be exclusive. That's why.
Yes, because you wouldn't see an Indian player playing in Australia, in Australia franchise, nor in the CPL. If you notice, no Indian player play in the CPL. They are prohibited. You know.
Okay. So cricket today is played by more than 100 countries. Their main formats are the Test, the ODI, and the T20. Now, global tournaments like Cricket World Cup, T20 World Cup, ICs,
And stick up in.
yeah.
Whenever you hear, sometimes you viewers might hear me and BOLAS and I talking about the red ball cricket, white ball cricket. The Test cricket is limited to the red ball. The red ball, they play the Test cricket with the red ball, but the white ball cricket is where the ODI and the T20 they use the white ball cricket in those two formats of the game. So the red ball cricket is where they used to play the Test cricket, and the white ball is where they used to play the ODI and the limited overs cricket. My belief is that that the white ball, it when they play over shorter version, it red ball, it can take the more rigorous, rigorous conditions. Don't wanna get dirty easily, like the white balls. So the red balls, I think the red ball, the first new ball is taken, second new ball is taken after 70 or 80 overs bowlers.
Yeah, 80,
Yes.
80 overs.
Yeah, so the red ball, they bowl it after 80 overs is a change of balls. I know that the white ball couldn't take that duration of time.
And
Could get dirty.
another thing, sometimes they play those limited over at night, and
On the lights, yeah, on the lights is another
and the lights, right, and
other
the
lights
light,
is another innovation
yeah. So the white
of
ball
the cricket.
is better
It's
in
better
the
to,
light.
yeah, better to be seen in the light.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another reason why the white ball will be better used in those ODIs, because night matches come into play, and it's more visible, better visible with the white ball. Visibility is better with the white ball.
All right. So I can safely say
And
that,
Sikapin, just before you go on, and we
yeah.
have seen nowadays with the night cricket, they're even using test matches in the night cricket, and they're using pink ball. Doesn't stop there.
Yeah,
Pink
yes,
ball is now
yes,
brought
yes,
into play with the
yes,
night test matches.
yeah.
So is it the pink instead of the red, or they do both?
No, the pink ball is used at nights with the test matches.
Oh, we test. Okay. Yes. Yes, guys. So I can safely say that cricket has grown from a children's pastime in England, English farms, to one of the world's most watched sports with billions of fans and rich cultural significances. So cricket is not, Jamaican would say, a pom pom,
Yeah,
pion pion.
thing.
Yeah, cricket is not a pion pion thing. It's an international, well recognized sports that
Yeah,
has.
it's played across all races, all socio-economic player people, the rich and the poor play the cricket, especially in Australia, England, you know, and all over the Commonwealth countries. So it's not really relegated to the low income players,
Okay.
not limited to the low income um, citizens.
So I'd like to say, for someone like me who loves the game, but we don't know too much about the technicality of it and the rules, because sometimes I see my player gets out, the umpire is saying he's out, and I'm cussing because I'm going like, what? What did he do? He's not out. And I'm thinking the game is so unfair. So, gentlemen, can you educate people like myself who love the game, want to watch it, but can't understand what's going on?
Yes, we do. We can. So we'll give you some.
Shoot your questions. Yes, and when I stated that the pink ball is used in the day and night matches, the day and night matches it would normally commence about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and um and then they would turn on the lights maybe about 6 in the evening, 6, 7, when the darkness start to fall, the lights start to take over, and that's when the pink ball would be more visible. That's why they do use the pink ball in the day night matches, test matches.
Okay. All right. Tell me, what is cricket for the person out there who don't even, I've never heard of the game, don't know a thing about it. What is cricket?
Well, cricket. First, cricket is a bat and ball sport with two teams, 11 each player, 11 players on each team. So and they play the team with the high score of the the game is finished, that's the winner.
Yes, that's so true.
All right. What are the basic components of the game? What are you looking for when you're out there? When you're watching the game, when the players are out there?
Well, is to see them score runs is to for the batting side, you need them to score runs, make.
Stick up in one thing maybe I could add in here.
Mm.
Talking about bat and ball, the cricket and the balls are made of leather and the bats are made of willow. Balls
Okay,
are
Of wood,
very tough.
good information.
of wood.
Yeah, balls are very tough. Go ahead, my brother.
Cricket is played on a ground with a pitch. The pitch is 22-yard central strip,
22-yard long.
22-yard long. Well, yeah. The wicket are 3 stumps on each end of the pitch, with and play with and has 2 bails. So 2 bails on each end of the equipment
So
that
you're saying that
mm,
what you call the wicket is 1, 2, 3,
3
like
stump
3 pieces of stick
stumps. Yeah,
that they put behind the
On either end.
yeah,
on
at
each
each end.
end,
Yeah,
and the bail is that little
yeah.
thing
They
that I
put
see go across
on
on
top.
both ends.
Yes, yes. That's very important because that help you to see anything that happen on the stump, the bails will fall.
This,
So that help a lot to make know if something disturb the stump.
and when you say something, you mean the bat, the ball, the bowler, the batter, anything that hits on those 2 sticks that go across falls, you're out.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
depends on because you can be stumped, you can be run out. Somebody can throw the ball and you run out. Um, the and the ball hit the ball, all of that. Person can be close to his stump and step in it. So the equipment that they play in cricket now that they have a bat, they have a ball, they have a pad, gloves, and helmet.
And talking about batsmen, the batsman stands with his face in the ball and have to stand in front of the stump.
Um,
And their job is to protect their stump,
yeah.
ensure that the ball does not hit the stump while taking strikes. While the bowler come up to run to bowl, the batsman's job is to defend his stump. So he stands in front of his stumps and defend his stump with his bat. Am I right, bowlers?
Yeah, and and another thing, it's a side on play. So the batsman when the ball already come is sideways, and then when the ball is bowled, that's when he make his turn. He go forward or
Yes,
backward.
it's a side-on game. That's what makes it different from baseball.
Exactly. And baseball, I think baseball I use the feet to play,
Mm.
but the cricket is the bat.
I remember I stated earlier that with cricket, the balls they are very tough. So the batsmen have to have protective gears.
They have to have a pad and a gloves.
Yes, yes.
Um,
Even nowadays we see where they having you know head protectors,
Their helmet.
how
helmet, right? I know back in the days when those guys like Vivid and them guys was teaching, but they never used to use headgears. They never used to use any headgear. But these nowadays batsmen they are using headgear because I can remember even some years ago an Australian player was hit in the head and he died.
Mm. But
But
when we used to play school cricket, the only thing we have is a bat and one pad,
mhm.
No gloves, no helmet. So I used to feel at the ball.
how do you score runs?
Well, the cricket ground is as we said earlier, there's a pitch with some wickets, and then the outfield, a big space with a boundary, a round boundary right around that that's the
You say
way you
round, but
score.
sometimes I see square.
No,
So
it's
is it can
right
be
around.
oval and square?
No, generally right around. So they call it it's round.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
square.
Okay.
So when the batsman hit the ball and it run on the ground, when it read that mark, that's a 4.
Yeah, when
Oh,
you hit the boundary rope.
like
Yeah, when it in the boundary
okay.
rope, that's a
When you
4.
hit the boundary rope, that's a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now a 6 is when they hit the ball over that rope.
Yes.
Oh. But you say rope, but it's not actually a rope. Is it that like a pad from what I'm seeing? I see on
No,
the ground
they put
there's
up
like a
no,
pad.
they call it a rope. It's a rope
Oh,
right around the ground.
okay,
That is
okay.
the boundary.
That's
It can be white and I think it can. I know it's generally white.
and that is the 4 boundaries.
That's the boundary.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
So
so if the batsman, after the batsman hit the ball, if the ball eludes the fieldsmen who are out there to try to stop the ball, so those 9 men who are out there, they're there to stop the ball after the batsman hit it. So
From hitting
if
the boundary.
Yeah, from hitting the boundary, right?
yeah, so
So,
that's what their job is out there to do, to stop the ball. So
Oh,
if the batsman can hit the ball in the gaps and elude the fieldsmen and hit the boundary ropes, then that's 4. That's what most batsmen aim to do, is to play the ball in the gaps, try to evade the fielders. The
but
fielders are the 9 men who are out there.
so the
okay.
boundary is for that's where they get 4 and 6. But
4 runs, yeah.
while the batsman play a ball, they can run
Yeah,
without
yes.
the fielder hitting the wicket. So they have to run.
While the fielders are gathering the ball,
Yeah.
the batsman can and is allowed to run from one end to the other end
So they
of the
can
pitch.
run from 1 to in 4
Okay.
while the fielders is getting the ball, because if the fielder can hit the wicket before you get to the crease, then if you don't reach you before the crease, then you are out.
This special is called run out.
Run out, right?
Yeah, you're run out. They run you out. You're out via the run out route. There are other ways of getting you out, but we can talk about that later in the
So,
past
so,
in the
so,
podcast.
so making runs is you can run between the wickets and you get runs, and you hit a ball to the boundary and you get a 4. Then you can hit a ball over the boundary and you get 6. But there
Okay.
are some extras where you can make runs. There is a wide if the bowler bowl the ball too wide from the wicket and it beat the
And
keeper,
it eludes the wicket keeper, the
right?
man there in the
That's a
stump.
wide. And then now the bowlers have a certain here with their bowl, like from them the wickets have some lines that state where what and what. So you have a front line and you have a back line. So the bowlers have to bowl inside the front line. If you overstep that line, that's a no ball.
Oh, so when I see the batting guy
Mhm.
stand in front of his wicket, there's also that line in front of him.
Exactly. That is
Okay,
that is that
gotcha.
line, and that line he has to be in that line while he's playing.
Oh, so if he steps out of
Step
it, he's
out,
out.
and if he step out and one of the fielder hit the wicket, he can be
Ah,
out, and
okay.
that is called a stumping.
Stumping. Okay, okay.
And there and so that you have a wide, and then you have somebody called a leg by, where when the bowler bowl and it passed the batsman and the out and gone, and they can run some runs. That's where they get that extra run they call a bye. And you can run more than one. You can run up to
The buy is when the after the bowler bowls the ball.
Like, subscribe, and share.